All right, war words over the war in Afghanistan escalating. Alex has the latest. Hi, Alex.
Well, Dylan, the White House is firing back at former Vice President Dick Cheney's criticism of the president. Cheney said in a speech on Wednesday that the president needs to stop dithering and do what it takes to win in Afghanistan. White House Press Secretary Robert Gibbs rebuffed that criticism.
It's a curious comment given. I think it's pretty safe to say that the vice president was for 7 years not focused on Afghanistan. What Vice President Cheney calls dithering, President Obama calls his solemn responsibility to the men and women in uniform and to the American public. I think we've all seen what happens when somebody doesn't take that responsibility seriously.
And in a new interview with MSNBC's Andrea Mitchell, top House Dem Nancy Pelosi went even further.
Do you think it's appropriate for the former vice president to accuse the president of the United States of dithering when it comes to the safety of our troops?
There's so many things that are inappropriate about the Bush-Cheney administration and their aftermath that I don't think the public receives this message very well. The fact is that the American people very overwhelmingly approve of the president deliberating on this issue because they know its consequences.
Well, how did you get to be Captain Cojones? How did you get this role? I mean, how did you discover this thing, this gutsy thing you do?
I watch Hardball.
Okay, well, that's the, I don't know, no more questions. Do you like the leadership of your party?
Yes, I believe Nancy Pelosi is committed to improve health care for America and save lives. I believe it's going to happen because she's going to make it happen.
Do you like the leadership of the Senate Democrats?
Well, they got to move things along. We would have gotten this bill passed 4 months ago, 4 months earlier, if it were just up to the House.
Do you believe that you will pass the bill the president will be able to sign by Thanksgiving or at least by Christmas?
I can't think of a better Christmas gift from America to America than health care for everyone.
We had an interesting development on the show. It got rather heated here a minute ago, Congressman. I don't know if you saw it. You may have been busy at the time, but let me tell you what happened here. Dick Cheney, and that's how you pronounce his name, was out last night in black tie along with his his felon former chief of staff, who I think took the bullet for him in that whole matter, perjury and obstruction of justice, and he wasn't out robbing gas stations. His behavior was right there in the office under Cheney's leadership. Anyway, the prosecutor in that case said there was a cloud over Cheney's head. The prosecutor obviously brought the justice to that guy, Scooter Libby. He got convicted of a number of counts of perjury and obstruction of justice. The president even held his nose and would not pardon these guys, wouldn't pardon Scooter Libby. Here's this guy with all his inglorious background out trashing the President of the United States for dithering. Your response?
Well, my response is, and by the way, I have trouble listening to what he says sometimes because of the blood that drips from his teeth while he's talking. But my response is this. He's just angry because the president doesn't shoot old men in the face. But by the way, when he was done speaking, did he just then turn into a bat and fly away?
Oh, God, we got to keep a level here. Let me ask you this. Don't you have any Republican friends?
Some of my best friends are Republicans.
Okay, thank you very much. U.S. Congressman Grayson, I just dubbed him Captain Cojones. We'll see if that sticks.